Hey guys, welcome to the offering Webzine. How are you doing?
We're doing wonderfully. Thank you for having us.
Awesome.
Great.
Congratulations for your gig. It was awesome.
Did you catch it? Did you see the gig?
Of course.
I missed it. I was doing it.
Did you get wet?
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of water on the stage.
Yeah.
And off.
I was having fun. We had fun. We loved it. Thanks for having us.
I'm drunk.
You're welcome. That's good. It's always good. Okay, for who don't know Hillbilly Casino, would you like to introduce the band and give us some biographical hints?
Some geographical hints?
Biographical.
Biographical hints.
Biographical, sorry.
Well, no, that's fine. Well, there's four of us, and one is named Nick Roulette, and he does the singing and the dancing and the PR work, if you will. And I live in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm married with a wife, and I have 2 children, and I'm a Gemini. And here's this guy.
Hi, I'm Matt. I play drums and graphic design, and I live in Watertown, Tennessee.
He's an artistic director.
Artistic director, and I'm also a Gemini.
I'm a bass player guy named Jeff, and I yell at people a lot and fix the van and sometimes play bass. And
Yell at people while you're fixing the van.
yell at people while I'm fixing the van, and I'm a Virgo, and I have 5 kids.
Oh,
That explains a lot. And Ronnie Crutcher, also a Gemini, is away. I think so.
no.
What's before Gemini? He's whatever's. I mean, he's like May 21st.
He's not Gemini.
He's not Gemini. Fuck that guy.
He's old.
But he's out. He might catch us by the end of the interview.
He's a cat.
Can you see if you can find Ronnie? No? Okay. All right. What's next? Christina.
Okay.
Timo, he's our tour manager in Finland.
Yeah. He can fill in for Ronnie if he wanted him to.
You want to be Ronnie?
You don't want to be Ronnie? Nobody wants to be Ronnie. Nobody. Hey, it's not worth being a genius guitar player to be Ronnie. It's just not. Would you trade everything you have to play guitar like Ronnie if you had to be Ronnie?
Ronnie
No.
is the Thomas Dolby of guitar players.
All right, go on. Sorry.
So, you are independent band.
Yes, ma'am. Independent.
How is working in the music business as independent band?
Well, working in the music business in an independent band is
Let me illustrate for you how being an independent artist is. This is what it's like being an independent musician.
It's true. But you know what else?
No money.
We don't have money, but we are still in Finland, hanging out with Finnish people, and doing interviews for radios, and we are living the dream. We're playing music. We might not be rich, but we're not destitute. We're not homeless. We're doing very well.
The real rich thing is when someone is happy doing something that
exactly.
he likes.
This band is it's a dream come true. We're pursuing in America. One of the cornerstones of the American lifestyle is the pursuit of happiness, and I would say we're all pursuing our happiness just fine.
Much to the chagrin of our livers.
I think being an independent artist is easier than it's ever been.
That's true.
Because of social media and digital
The
downloads
internet, yes,
and
definitely.
People being more
We
do it yourself.
Nick does the booking. I tour manage. Matt does all the merch design. And like everything.
So
that we
you are
do,
working a lot.
and everything
for
that we
your
do
band.
is all in house. I produce and mix the records. You know, everything that we do is all ourselves. And we really like it like that because we have nobody to tell us what to do.
Yeah.
Which isn't that the way it's supposed to be?
That would have been
Nobody
pretty
should tell
hard
you
in
what
the
to do.
70s.
Yeah.
So, what are your main musical influences?
If you want to start with me, my main musical influence, Nick Roulette's main musical influence is Bobby Darin, Elvis Presley, Belle Biv DeVoe. That's me right there. That's what I like.
Good.
Yeah. All right, you?
I was raised on big bands, jazz, and Elvis and 50s rock and roll. That was more what my mom was into, and my dad was more into the big bands and jazz and stuff. And then when I started to seek out music on my own, first record I ever bought was Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses, and was really into Megadeth, Metallica, and stuff like that. And then I got into hip-hop when I was skating and listening to Wu-Tang and Tribe Called Quest. And now it's just kind of, I listen to everything. I listen to pop music, and
Everything is
Yeah.
it sound good.
If it's good music, it's good music.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
hands down. No matter where you go with it. I mean, you got some people that play solo acoustic stuff that are completely awful, and then other people that do it really well. But like, or like even pop music. There's really terrible pop music out there, but there's also good pop music.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's true.
And I think you can tell a lot of times if music is good or not.
One
you
of
know?
one of the strengths of our band really is that Nick grew up in liking certain styles of music, liking pop and Bobby Darin and things like that. Matt grew up on metal and jazz. I came up in the independent punk scene in the 80s. Like going to hardcore shows. Like my first show ever was the Vandals and DI playing in a guy's backyard on a half pipe. Our guitar player Ronnie, who's texting his girlfriend, he came up in the blues scene. Like he's all about Stevie Ray Vaughan and the Fabulous Thunderbirds and Sun House and stuff, things like that. So
But he
like,
also likes bread or like stuff like that. He's Tom Petty and he's from Florida, man. He likes.
We all have sort of different influences and different things that we all bring to the band, and we kind of just stir it all up, and it comes out as American music.
Yeah. So you have released 3 albums. Are you working 5? Bad. My bad.
We have 3 studio records: Sucker Punch, 3-Step Wind Up, and Tennessee Stomp. We have a Christmas record called Hang Your Stockings and Say Your Prayers,
Okay.
and then we have a live record called Live in the USA.
Okay. My bad. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
So are you working on a new album or?
We are working on a new album. Yes, we are. We're working on a new album, writing songs. We probably have about 3 more songs to write.
It's called Blindsided.
Life is Jeff, when he's not in the band, is also a vintage clothes picker. Him and his wife own a shop.
check it. Look at him.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's got all this stuff secondhand. And I'm a barber, and I'm just getting ready to start working at a prestigious
goat
shop in
farmer.
Nashville. Matt does a lot of like freelance artwork. Ronnie's a guitar teacher, and like all of our other things that we do are picking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the band is picking up, so everything's like really picking up. So we're driven to like pursue our happiness and
we
make
have a
sure
lot of
that we get
children.
things to take care of. Yeah. So the album, in my opinion, will be out by next spring.
Yes.
You know, we'd like to start. We'd like to
We
have it
will
written by
wait
the end of
for
the
it.
year. Written by the end of the year and go into the studio in like
soon as I know
January, February, March. We'll record it at Jeff's place. And then also I have an idea to put out a 45 record of 2 Christmas songs with
On
a
double
children's
records.
book, with the children's book that Matt's going to illustrate. It's called Blue Suede Santa. It's about Santa Claus, his cousin,
Good.
Claus. Elves Claus. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, it's coming. So
Okay.
there you go.
Cool. So in this day you are playing around. You have played around Finland. How was the reaction of the audience, and what is the main difference between audience in Europe and in United States?
Well, I think that your basic Finnish person is kind of they're not quick to show emotion. They kind of have a very stone cold face a lot of times.
Very stoic.
Yeah, it's hard to like get a Finn to like show that they give a fuck.
Give some beers to Finns,
Yeah.
and then they are more.
And you
More
know,
open.
I don't take offense to like playing for people and having them look at me like, because I know that they, especially Finnish people who don't show their emotion. So like if we can get any kind of reaction out of a Finn, like a smile or a nod or like a bop, like the clapping today was really good. There was a little goth girl in front of the stage that wouldn't change her expression for anything, and I did something and she actually changed, and I was like, yes, but I didn't riff on it. I didn't want to have her keep smiling.
Oh, she was clapping along.
Oh,
She just kind of got
yeah,
scared
well-
when Nick put a microphone in her mouth.
Well, Finnish people don't get as crazy about it. Like either they get super duper crazy and touch you and be weird, or they just kind of look at it. And I'm cool with it. So that's the difference. American people get more rowdy and like knock each other around and throw
We've
stuff
been to
on each
Finland.
other.
We've been to Finland more than any other European country, and there's a reason for it. Is that we really enjoy being here.
Yeah, we do.
But you got to do something about the food.
We show it to you if we like you.
Yeah.
We show it to you.
Yeah, but you don't just give it away. They don't just give it away, man. You got to work for it. But you can't work too hard for it. And then they'll be like, this guy's working too hard. We do not like it.
So, okay, after the summer, what's the plan for the future?
Well, the future. Well, you know, we're going to record a new record, and we have every weekend booked from here until the end of the year in the States.
Cool.
And then after the first of the year, we'll probably start booking that up too, and all of our careers will be taken off as well.
We had 1 weekend off in July, and that was our only weekend off this year.
Okay, you had a lot of work.
We do about 175 shows a year.
Cool. Really
Last year we did 211. Because
That's good.
There's a hip hop artist in America called Yellow Wolf who took us on tour with him.
Okay.
He did.
He's a good friend.
7 weeks. 7 week
Hello.
tour.
48 shows in 53 days.
Yeah, it was kick ass.
He,
Oh, probably about
30,
20?
34.
34?
he was more sure that his fans would like us than we were, and for the most part, we did pretty good.
He's a hip hop artist, you know,
Yeah.
and
He's
we're
a rapper.
But he's like a really good rapper.
He works with Eminem.
Eminem.
Okay. So, we have done with this interview. Thank you so much for your time. Would you like to say something to our readers?
Quitos, look up www.thehillbillycasino.com. Visit us on Facebook. Maddie handles the old Instagram. We're there too.
MatthewArn.com
Is there a MatthewArn.com?
for artistic awasomeness.
Surely
I don't
somebody's
know,
gonna
but that's going to happen someday. But for now, visit the THEHILLBILLYCASINO.com. Thank you.
Thank you.